I'm at Black Hills Powersports with Bob Valentin in their brand new showroom. If you're looking to buy a Yamaha, Black Hills Powersports is the place you want to be. Okay, so I just was in town. My wife was here, and I figured I'd stop in at Black Hills Powersports. And lo and behold, our brand new 2025 RMAX 4 LE compacts are in the store. And this blue, they say pictures never do justice, but hopefully I can get some lighting here to show the beauty of this new LE color. It's lighter than the 21 LE color. Get the graphics there. And I've got a 2023 model side by side, just so I can look at some of the stuff that's not so obvious. I mean, obviously we have the rear diff that you saw in the previous videos. And then you have the 2024 in previous. And guys are wondering if you can retrofit this. And honestly, looking at the mounting points, I mean, guys, really sell your current model and upgrade. But from a physical standpoint, the footprint looks similar. Okay, so just looking at the old differential, I want you to look at the sharp edges. And when you're looking at this, keep in mind stress risers, and Google that term, stress riser. This is a new 2025 differential, and just look at the casting. And notice all the smooth, rounded edges. Look at the cover. Versus, let me go back to the 2024. Just all these sharp corners, and like once again, Google stress risers. Some expert can prove me wrong if they want to, but this just looks like a better quality. The casting looks better quality. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. So one thing I noticed just walking around is, that wasn't mentioned in the other videos, is here's the 2025. That's a sway bar link. See how beefy that is? Compared to the older model. Actually, this is that was an RMAX 2. This is RMAX 4, RMAX 4. So 2024 RMAX 4 front end link, and then the 2025, much beefier. The mounting bracket is a lot more solid. So this is 2025 front sway bar mounting bracket, and then the stamped steel of the 2024. So the 2024 sway bar, front sway bar, is smaller than the 2025 sway bar, which explains why they're beefing up the sway bar mounts. So basically on the 2025, the sway bars are equalized, whereas on the 2024, front sway bars are real small, rear sway bars large, whereas in the 2025, the front sway bar is larger and rear sway bar is smaller. They're almost equal front to rear. So that's interesting. And while I'm here, look at the size of the regulator. This is a 2024. 2025 is a lot bigger. Maybe it's the same electronics and just more heating, cooling fins to dissipate the EPS. Who knows? But it's definitely beefier, at least cooling wise. Okay, and the recent models have gotten upgraded clamps for the intake. That we already know about that. But this does not have the front camera yet. They are getting it. So let me go to the Adventure Pro here. And we've already gone over these features. You know, your selectable EPS on the fly, your new turf mode, but some guys were complaining that the new Adventure Pro wasn't showing any maps. And let me go back here. So, you know, and this is, you know, I haven't had any time with this. So, one thing I'm going to have to get used to is the increase and decrease versus pinch zoom. But the thing I want to show is this already has your street maps on there. So when guys saying they don't see it, I mean, these aren't trails. These are street, just like Google. So maybe their unit needs to be updated. As far as trails, it has our trails on there in the Black Hills. That's 681. It has the labels for, you know, the street names, but it doesn't have the trail number. And our trails are numbered system. It's not, they don't have names. So I'll figure out why the trails, maybe that's why. Maybe because they're numbered, they don't have names. But at least you can navigate the major fairways. Lightning Creek Road. Mount Rushmore Road. Okay, so I've just paired my phone to Bluetooth, and obviously the only the front speakers are installed. So let's play the music. So that's only with 2 speakers. And you can see that my wife's checking into our hotel because we're staying in Rapid City for the day, and my messages popped up. So this makes perfect sense. Nobody listens to the radio anymore. So having the Adventure Pro just tether to your smartphone like 99% of the population, it makes sense. And I'll do another audio test with these upgraded MTX speakers when I have all 4 installed. So that's the rear facing camera. What's nice is that once the front camera is installed, you just can flick instantly back and forth. And the rear camera, as soon as you put it into reverse, it switches. The other thing I noticed is my the Bluetooth connection, you know, from cycling the ignition automatically connects, so your music picks back off from where it was. That's pretty nice because the SSV stereo on the older models, you had to go through all the reconnection rigmarole, and this is so much nicer. Okay, so this is the 2024 rear brake caliper and hub, and here's a 2025. And so let's go to the front. Here's a 2024. $2025. So I'm looking at the 2024 front diff, and once again, guys want to know if they can retrofit the 2025 to the older models. Once again, sell your RMAX and upgrade to the newer model, much easier. But what's going to dictate whether you can just swap front diffs are that bracket and each bracket on each side of the front diff. And what I'll do is I'll look at the part numbers, and that's a 2024. The 2025, if those brackets are the same, that means that physically this should be an easy swap, or someone makes brackets adapters that accommodates the newer front diff to the existing or 2024 and older chassis. But you know, I can see the front diff being an easier swap for the older models. I don't think it's going to be cost effective, but some of you guys are just stubborn. So once again, the axles, that's 2024, that's 2025. That's 2024, 2025. I don't see anything physically different with the axles. They've been improved. They've been changed, which to me means improved. Whether that's a more reliable manufacturer, or if it's physically different, I don't know. I can't tell you. Rear diff, you know, the mounting looks the same, although the 2025 fills that void a lot more, obviously, whereas the previous year looks tiny in comparison. Also, I'm just rehashing some of the features. You got shock sleeves, front and rear. This is the front, that was the rear. And the old models don't have those sleeves. It's just nice upgrades here and there. There's the old cubby hole without the SSV stereo, and there's a redesigned cubby hole of the 2025 model with 2 additional switch blanks and a little bit different USB interface for the Adventure Pro.